Hello small cap investors, this is Ivy Trader 1 from ivyleagueotc.com here today to bring you the chart of LBSR, Liberty Star Uranium and Metals Corporation. As always, the first thing to identify is multiple levels of support and multiple levels of resistance. Looking at the chart, we notice that the first level of support is just above 0.048, which for all intents and purposes will be 0.05. Looking deeper to identify support, we can see a second level of support at the 0.02 area. This area will be known as heavy support because it has held for more than 4 weeks after a strong uptrend. The next thing we will identify is the area of resistance, shown by this thin red line. We use the thin red line because this is not a very strong area of resistance. As we can see, we really don't have any previous data in the last 4 months to use as resistance at this level, so resistance will simply be the new top, 0.10. Point 10 will act as psychological resistance simply because traders like to trade in multiples of 2s, 5s, and 10s, as well as other even numbers. As we can see, a break of point 10 could easily lead to a move to point 15 or higher. However, by looking at the RSI, which is known as the Relative Strength Index, as we can see, let's draw this out. We notice that the level is at 83, which is critically overbought. Anything above 70 is considered a very overbought stock. What overbought means is that all of the buyers who wanted to buy have already bought in the short term. And because there will be no new buyers in the short term, the stock will have nowhere to go but temporarily down. Looking at July 6th through July 12th, we notice a huge uptrend from 0.005 all the way to 0.02. As we can see, all of the buyers who wanted to buy, let's show you the volume. That was huge volume, especially for this stock. All of the buyers who wanted to buy have already bought, leaving the stock nowhere to go but temporarily down. Because of this, we have to speculate that we'll see a similar move here, and come Monday the stock will dip slightly, if not strongly, just due to the strong pressure here. What we do like about this stock is the strong value. As we can see, we've had pretty consistent high levels of volume. What we also love is the fact that the accumulation and distribution indicator is showing a very strong uptrend. In fact, the long-term trend of the stock seems to be up. Moving down, we'll take a look at the ADX. The ADX is an indicator that indicates the strength of a trend. Anything above 20 is considered a trend. Anything above 40 is considered a strong trend. As we can see, our ADX is at 50, indicating a very strong trend. The green line represents the plus DI, and the red line represents the negative DI. In short, the negative DI represents bearish sentiment, and the green DI represents bullish sentiment. As these lines diverge, that means the trend is getting stronger. And as we can see, these lines both are diverging, and the positive DI is becoming ever stronger as the negative DI becomes ever weaker. Now, one important thing to know is that these lines cannot diverge forever, and when you have such a strong gap as you can see here, it's completely normal for these lines to temporarily converge. As we can see, there's a huge gap in this area, and soon they start to converge, tighten, until they diverge again. In conclusion, the team at ivyleagueotc.com thinks LBSR will pull back soon and enter a period of consolidation. Consolidation simply is trading at a certain level for a 2 to 4, even 6 week period of time until the market decides which way they wish to bring the stock, either up or down. We would advise traders against further buying at the 0.010 level for now, and ask them to carefully watch for a dip to the 0.05 area or even the 0.02 area. If the 0.10 level can hold for at least 2 weeks, then we would consider buying at that level. This is Ivy Trader 1 signing out. Happy trading, investors. Test, test, test.